Formula One fans have flocked to Twitter to voice their outrage at the musical chairs season that has defined Toro Rosso in 2017. Toro Rosso today confirmed that Kiwi Brendon Hartley, who finished 13th in the U.S. Grand Prix in Texas, will race in this weekend's Mexico Grand Prix. His Russian teammate Daniil Kvyat, however, has lost his seat for the next round, being replaced by Pierre Gasly. Gasly was the driver Hartley replaced in the US GP after the event clashed with a Super Formula race at Suzuka. Kvyat claimed 10th place in Texas, and his first points since the 2017 Spanish Grand Prix back in May, but despite not doing much wrong, has lost out to Hartley for the next round in Mexico. The decision created a stir on Twitter, with many fans questioning Toro Rosso's decision. Starting on the back row in Texas, Hartley showed good speed, particularly late in the race, and rewarded the Toro Rosso team with a good performance given his lack of time at this level to finish 13th. He also had a number of supporters. Here's how the top riders saw Hartley's Formula One debut in Texas. 1. Telegraph, UK. A strong debut from 24 Hours Le Mans winner Brendon Hartley to finish in 13th. The Telegraph ranked Toro Rosso as the second best performing team in the race, saying Hartley and Russian Daniil Kvyat were fighting for their futures and, this, showing will be a positive moment towards that. Unfortunately for Kvyat, he has already been cut for Mexico. 2, N.F1i.com rated Hartley at 6.5 out of 10. Hartley had it all to learn and never turned a wheel wrong. Knowing he was going to start on the last row, he didn't force the issue in Q1. After a poor start, he slowly but surely climbed up the order on a two-stop strategy as well as continually improved his lap times. 3. The Independent, UK. David Tremayne wrote a piece based around the 20-year-old Belgium-born Dutch driver Max Verstappen, who is seen as the rising challenger to Lewis Hamilton. Together with the likes of Esteban Ocon, Stoffel Vandoorne, and Carlos Sainz, who are already racing in F1, and upcomers from the lower echelons such as Charles Leclerc, Lando Norris, and George Russell, Verstappen is F1's future. No mention of Hartley there. 4. Sky Sports gave Hartley a 7 out of 10 rating but noted his inability to pressure teammate Daniil Kvyat, who has struggled in the F1 ranks. In the circumstances of driving a car he was previously completely unfamiliar with, Brendon Hartley did a very good job. With no discernible costly errors along the way. But in the context that F1 never is, never should be and never will be, a finishing school, the New Zealander fared less impressively. 5. The BBC's chief F1 writer Andrew Benson reckoned. Hartley made a solid debut. He qualified 0.8 seconds slower than Kvyat, struggling to get the best out of the difficult Pirelli tires over one lap, and finished 13th, 3 places behind his teammate. But Hartley spent the vast majority of the race stuck behind slower cars who he was unable to overtake because they had more powerful engines. And on the handful of laps in which he was in clear air, he was very quick. Hartley retains the possibility of a Toro Rosso drive in 2018 if he can impress over the final races of the season. 6. Overdrive.in. Le Mans winner, Brendon Hartley, did a good job on his F1 debut.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my STC News channel. Goodbye and see you again.